once. Hope you guys can hear me this time. Had some technical difficulties just now, making me look like a noob, but as you guys come in, we will be starting this now. Let's see. As you guys come in, I see some of you guys already in. I think this is Zhao. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but let's go. Welcome to the stream. We got a few things to talk about, nothing too crazy. It's been a little bit. I told you guys this dip was coming and it's here. I want to know if you guys are shaking out. This is like the important aspect to the market we're in as of right now. But let's get into it. Alrighty. Right now, this image is looking a little terrible right now because the Bears are winning. We letting them have their fun as of right now. Hopefully you guys can hear me and the music is not too loud in the background. But if you guys need a place to store your altcoin, pick yourself up a Tangent wallet, use code EverythingAltcoin, save 10%. This is going to be one of your best cold storage wallets out there, right? And if you guys want to get some alpha, join a good group of people, get into some private sales, just upgrade your crypto game to the next level, you guys got to check out this Patreon. But before you do so, you also do want to check out this video here, because this video explains everything about the group, the premise of the group, getting into a bunch of private sales and all of that. This is going to be your how-to guide for that. Then you're able to join the Discord, of course, and then ask your questions. As you can see here, we do get into a lot of different private sales, a lot of different projects that is normally just posted here that you guys can also get yourselves into. I feel like we've gotten into some of the best plays this cycle so far, right? So make sure you check out the Patreon, check out the Discord, and if you're new in this space as well and you need to learn some tokenomics, because this is the biggest thing in this space as of right now, is learning some tokenomics, you guys can go ahead and pick up that ebook, Essentials to Mastering Tokenomics, and you guys will learn everything you need, well, the basics to learning the tokenomics, as this is going to be the most important things for you guys to be most successful in this space as of right now. So Bitcoin, let me refresh this, because I do know Bitcoin did go under 59, well, 60, I should say. Bitcoin fell under 60. Let's see, it recovered right back. So it went to like 59.9 or something. Yeah, as you can see here, 59.9. So this is the shakeout we've been talking about. It is here. Could things go lower? It could potentially go lower. But you guys got to understand, if you guys look at this chart here, let's just look at even the yearly chart. But you could look at just from here, from where we've gone to all the way up here. If you guys are thinking this is a bear market or not even prepared to buy this dip, you're playing this game wrong. This is a nice little shakeout that is going to change your lives after you stay strong, pretty much. So right now, if Bitcoin goes below 60K again, the alts is going to get crushed, and we're going to talk about some of the alts I'm looking at. Well, not looking at, because I already DCA'd into some of them. This is going to be for you guys that I'm going to be explaining to you guys why some of these altcoins are going to be on a good dip as of right now. But everything right now is looking very scary. There's a lot of blood in this market. Altcoins is going to get hurt. The more Bitcoin goes down, the more alts is going to get hurt, especially the ones that don't have, like, that are just new, don't have too much holders. Those are going to be hurt. But outside of that, some things that have happened, you guys can see Farak, they recently got hacked. This just yesterday, actually. You can see from the past 24 hours, they dropped about 50%, and they recovered a little bit. So those that bought the dip actually was able to make a good trade off of this, but they did get hacked. They put out an announcement here on their Twitter. I think one of their wallets got hacked, and that was like a bad thing for them right now. We'll see if they'll be able to recover from this, but this is not a good sign, not a good time for this to happen. If this would have happened a little bit in a better market, it may recover, but we'll see though. We'll see. Hold on. I just looked at some of the comments here. Cisco from Discord, what's up? And then show me the money. Taking notes on all your financial advice. Thanks a ton. No financial advice here. Now, some upcoming altcoins that you guys probably should pay attention to. You're going to have Glacier Labs. Now, we did get into the private sale of this a while back. This, they do have a partnership with Altcoin and Arweave, I believe, right? So this is all going to be in the data service side of crypto. I want you guys to pay attention to this, because it's going to be a hot narrative. it's not being talked about as of right now. The one that's leading the way right now is Arweave. They do have that AO airdrop that's coming up very soon. We're going to be talking about airdrops because some people are thinking airdrops are dead, but we're going to be talking about that. Far World Labs is another gaming project that is going to be coming out very soon here. Not too many big lead investors or anything like that, so this is just getting started. Keep this on your radar if you guys want to see some new gaming studios out there as of right now. And then Optopia, this is another AI play that is going to be coming out probably very soon. This is also looking very good here. AI agents is going to be a big thing. And as you guys can see, this is a raise from just this month here. They got KuCoin Ventures, which, you know, made me look at these guys a little bit more. But I'm going to see if we're able to get into the private sale of this, because this one does look pretty interesting in my opinion. Right now, for some of the other news here, Telegram, ton, all of that has been going crazy, right? So people are speculating that Ton is going to be this cycle's Matic. I don't think it's going to be this cycle's Matic, but there's going to be some good plays on there, right? One being Nakamoto Games, we've been talking about, because they have been building out gaming on Telegram especially. Now another one is GameE. We're going to be talking about that later on. I do have a full video that is going to be coming out on that one, right? And as you can see, Telegram tap to earn is new crypto gaming trend. So people are paying attention to Telegram and the gaming plays on there as of right now. So things could get a little interesting right now when the market picks up, right? And then now we get into the airdrops. The airdrops is where it's getting a little interesting. Are crypto airdrops falling out of fashion? I do think so, because once people don't get the airdrops that they believe that they should be getting, they get very annoyed, right? And that starts to turn the market onto that project. There's a few like ZK Sync out there. This one talks about some other ones, like essentially all the airdrops that came out and essentially went down. To me, when it comes down to airdrops, I'm like, oh, it's free money. I take it. Pretty much, I don't really care how much I get off of it, but I do get happy when I am blessed. I did get blessed by Layer Zero, right? Layer Zero recently did come out, and I've told you guys a lot of times on this channel, this is going to be a big one. And those that followed at least a little bit of the information of the video that I put on the video that I put out about doing the bridging, different things like that, you would have gotten a decent airdrop. I don't know, some people was able to get like $500, maybe $600 worth of Layer Zero, right? Depending on what you have done and when you basically went Omnichain. That's what they have been looking at. And what's funny is I gave out some shrapnel operators on this channel and in my Discord. If you held those shrapnel operators, you was able to actually get a Layer Zero airdrop as well. So Layer Zero blessed a lot of different people depending on what ecosystem you was in and what you've done in the Layer Zero ecosystem itself, using Stargate, it's especially to bridge funds over. And since Layer Zero announced itself, I was bridging funds from BNB, Matic, Ethereum, all of that. So I got a sizable airdrop on Layer Zero. I have not sold. I do plan on DCAing into a little bit more on Layer Zero, because I do believe this is going to be a big play this cycle here, right? You can see it came out 4 days ago and it's down. It is down. People are selling their airdrops. The market's not looking too good. So the downwards pressure is on Layer Zero as of right now. And ZK Sync had a lot of trouble. I don't know how true it is, but I got some community members that was in their Discord. People talking about they took loans to basically farm the airdrop on there. Things wasn't looking good for ZK Sync as of right now, but we'll see when the market picks up. Will ZK Sync pick up with it? Right now, Konami, if you guys don't remember Konami, these guys were, what is it, the creators of Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't remember, but they are now basically having their NFT platform built on Avalanche. Avalanche is having some real world adoption, and this is huge for Avalanche, man. I don't know, I've been looking more into Avalanche. The NFTs on the side isn't going crazy, but I do believe that there's going to be some memes that's going to pick up on Avalanche, just because people are going to shift from the next chain to the next chain. Now, would I be playing the memes? Probably not, because I'm never early on them. And as you guys can see, I've never flipped on this channel. I've never really focused on memes, and I'm gonna continue to do so. Right now, Tilted also has partnered with Rivals. If you guys don't know, I dropped a video on Rivals. We're bullish on both of these projects, as we're in the private sale of both of these projects. So it's a great partnership that I've seen here. And recently, Tilted has been hinting at their marketplace is going to be having some Fortnite stuff. This is one of the things I've been talking about when it comes down to adoption of a play like Tilted. If they're able to build their marketplace where they're able to have some of the hottest games, skins in their marketplace, that is going to be a huge selling point for these guys. So remember, I was talking about MetaZero. MetaZero was a platform where you're able to buy skins, guns, things like that for different gaming ecosystems, and it was using Layer Zero. Tilted is basically the same thing. They're doing the same exact thing. They have what's that shooting game? I forgot the shooting game. CS:GO. They also have Tilted and PUBG. So things is getting a little bit interesting. As you guys can see, during this little downturn, the best projects are still building, and this is what I wanted to tell you guys as well. If you guys are consolidating your portfolio as of right now, you guys got to consolidate in, well, not financial advice, because show me the money here is pretty much talking about I'm giving you guys financial advice. I gotta let you guys know I'm not giving you guys financial advice, but if you're looking to consolidate your portfolio into different plays, you guys got to consolidate them into the strongest ones, the ones that pretty much did well when Bitcoin was on an uptrend, because that shows that when Bitcoin goes back on an uptrend, those altcoins will start to move up as well. So keep that on your radar, keep that in your mind as you consolidate your portfolio, if you're deciding to consolidate your portfolio. Now, Salana right now is looking very strong in terms of the deep pin sector. The deep pin sector, as you guys can see, they are having some good deep pin plays. These guys might truly be able to rival with Peak when it comes down to the deep pin plays. I don't think they will, but it's a possibility, as all the hype right now is on Salana. As you guys can see, they got the render, they got the IONet, they got helium, they got a bunch of different things here when it comes down to their deep pin side. So deep pin is still a hot narrative that you, well, not as hot, but it's a looked over narrative that not too many people are really paying attention to. But if you're early, you guys will be able to make a lot of money off these deep in plays. Remember, I have not sold, let me show you guys where, I don't even remember how much demo I have. All right, let's type this in right now. So as for demo, right now it is sitting at 15 cents. This is on Matic. It's not on Salana though, right? But when it came down to deep pin, I was very early on to these guys. I got their device and everything like that. I think, I want to say right now I'm sitting around 5,000 tokens, which is not a lot. As you can see, it's like $775. I haven't bought anything off the open market. I've just been mining it, you know, as I drive around every week. I get a nice little reward, and I'm basically on the last level, so my rewards come in quick for demo. So I'm just going to keep letting this one stack, because I want to see where this is going to go when it comes down to the bull market, of course. Now, before we continue on, I just want to see if there's any notable comments. Bro, can you go into your thoughts on Dojima? I'll probably drop a full video on Dojima. I do like Dojima compared to Entangled, Layer Zero. You got Wormhole. These are all holding up as of right now. We just looked at Layer Zero. All right, let me go back. Let me switch back here. If you guys don't know about Dojima, it's just an Omnichain protocol. That is a new Omnichain protocol that's getting a lot of hype. We just got the opportunity to get into the private sale of. So where was I? So right now, as you can see, Layer Zero is about a $685 million market cap. I do believe this is going to be the leading altcoin when it comes down to Omnichain protocols, right? Next, you got Wormhole, which also did do a sizable airdrop. It's right underneath Layer Zero. So this is going to be an interesting play, interesting race between these two. They're going to be the two giants when it comes down to interoperability protocols, right? But not only that, if you guys were able to get into the Entangle private sale, these guys made you guys a lot of money, right? As of right now, they're just under a $60 million market cap. I did DCA into it. I did not get into the private sale of this one. I wanted to, but we skipped over this one, and this came back and bit us in the ass. So essentially, these are the ones that's going to be competing with Dojima. But if you can see, this is going to probably be the closest thing we can see to what Dojima could possibly do. And I think Entangled may be sitting around a 30 something X for private sale investors. So I do believe that Dojima could do around the same. It could do around the same. But remember, we're still in a shaky market, so a lot of these altcoins are going to be coming out probably in a better market. Just kidding. Yeah, I hope you are. I hope you are. I hope you are. But let's continue on here. Now, for the top gainers and the top losers, let's refresh this. See if there's anything new here. All right. So for your top gainers, while Bitcoin is going down, some of these are going up. Right? Insure DeFi. This is interesting. This is up here while it's at 5.1%. But this is insurance. I have not forgotten about insurance. I am pretty bullish on insurance protocols. I do think they're going to come back again. Robit up there. Tapioca, Spectral, Art Trade, Saga is up here as well. So nothing too crazy in terms of notable names. But for the top losers, you're looking at some of the meme coins. Landwolf, that made a lot of people some money, boy. I didn't even know about that one. Yeah. There's 2 Landwolves up here? Yeah, that's the problem with these freaking memes, yo. Prop base, all right, nothing too crazy. Echelon Prime, I do believe that someone asked me about this one. I'm not too big into this because this is more about TCG. I don't see how TCG is going to be adopted when it comes down to gaming, maybe through NFTs, but I'm not really too big on Echelon Prime. But this did come down a lot. Let me see. Yeah, see? Damn. Since May, this has been on a downturn like this. Whoa, boy. Yeah. And its market cap is fairly high for what I said. TCG, I'm not really believing that right now. But with Konami coming out here, this could change some things. Where is it at? Yeah, with Konami coming out here, this could change some things as they are focused on TCG. Now, if you see some type of Yu-Gi-Oh play out there, Digimon, no, is Digimon Konami? I don't remember. I don't even know what's Konami's like platforms. They tell you up here, right? Nah, yeah, I don't remember. All I know is Yu-Gi-Oh. That's it. Now, if Yu-Gi-Oh NFTs come out, I may buy some Yu-Gi-Oh NFTs. That's besides that, but what else? Now, Crypto Bud put this out. Phase 4 complete. Meme coins and shitcoin top signal, right? I don't believe we're in the top. I know he probably put this out as a joke, but this is interesting to see what's the whole thing going in right now. So I want to see what you guys think. And then I do see a comment. I see this from up here. Would you buy block games, Blender Network, Cosmic Network at these current levels? Ooh. Block games we talked about the last time. Out of that entire list, block games would be the only thing I would look at. But even block games, I haven't even bought more into it. I haven't even bought into it really. Because once I started to see that thread, this thing has pretty much died. If the confidence is not high for this type of project, even though you guys know I put out a video on this one, I was very bullish on it, but it looks like they screwed up and it's not looking too good for them as well. But who knows, at a $10 million market cap, it doesn't really take a lot. At a $76 million FDV, doesn't take a lot to get a nice gain off of this, but we have to see if they continuously build. Let me see if they have put out any recent tweet. And for the other two you asked, Blender and Cosmic, I really haven't looked into those, so I can't give you like a true opinion on those. But staking is coming. This may hold it. This may do something if they have, you know, some confidence there. People want to stake their tokens. So we'll see. But right now, I haven't looked into block games. You should already know the ones I've DCA'd into. And Crypto University says Citus and playable. Now, Citus, I'm still a big fan of Citus. Now, Citus is low key. They're quiet, but they have constant burns. I do want to know if they have continued with the burns. Because if you guys don't know, we did get into the private sale of Citus last cycle, and it did make us a lot of money, right? Now, what's good is that they actually gave out the layer 0 airdrop too. So this is good for their community. The 5-star IDO. Nakamoto Games, we just talked about that. Notcoin, this is Telegram. Reality Metaverse. Seems like their Citus pad is still going on here, which is okay. The one altcoin that they launched off the Citus pad was Engines of Fury. Engines of Fury still looking very good. But I did thought Citus pad would bring some new life into Citus as a whole, but it really hasn't done too much. As a game, I do think the game still does look good, but we'll see though. We'll see. Maybe we gonna have to move on from Citus Heroes. And I did tell you guys what I was thinking with the Senate. Now, playable to me still does look good, but once again, that whole AVAX gaming has been forgotten about a little bit, because that's when playable really took off, was during that whole AVAX gaming. And as of right now, AVAX gaming isn't talked about too much, but there's a few games that is going to be on AVAX that looks pretty good. You got, you know, your Blood Loop that's out already, right? Blood Loop is still holding up, and it just recently came out, so this is still holding nicely. Now, I did recently add a little bit to my bag on Blood Loop here, because they refunded us a little bit on Blood Loop, but it's all right. So these guys are still looking decent. And then what is the other game that's on there? I'm trying to remember the name. There you go. Metados. Now, Metados. Oh. Metados also as a game looks decent, but it hasn't really taken off. Now, it did get pumped for a little bit. We did get into the private sale of this again, directly with the team. Same with Blood Loop, right? So right now, it's hard to say. We'll have to see what's going to happen with the AVAX gaming. But remember, I told you guys a while ago, my philosophy when it comes down to gaming really has changed a little bit. I'm trying to focus more on the gaming ecosystem. So that's like the infrastructure, the studios, the gaming studios. Those I believe a little bit more on. Right now, you got Metados is a single game. Blood Loop single game, right? Playable, I think it has nodes and things like that, but outside of that, I really haven't looked more into playable for a while. So as you can see here, this also went down, right? So as a bet, it doesn't take a little bit, it's not a lot. Even the trading volume, you can see here, somebody could drop $1 million in here, and it's gonna pump the issue. Now, you see some more comments here. Yep, Citus, we just talked about Citus and playable. And then still think we have another 20 to 30% down. That is, whew. I don't think we do. I do think we're going to see a short bounce from here. We're going to see a short bounce, probably come back down. The bounce is going to kill the shorts, right? Those that are leveraged shorting right now. Then after the bounce, we might come down again. That is going to kill the longs, right? This is just trying to kill a lot of people as of right now. But I do think we're going to pick up very soon. I don't know when. It's hard to tell because there's so many good things that's happening, but the charts are just not showing it as of right now. So we just got to watch and let this thing play out. EA, Open Fabric, nice one to accumulate. We're actually going to talk about that. Zai will shock the gaming industry. I'm here for it. I don't have no problems with Zai. I'm here for it. It's an L3. There's going to be some competitions when it comes down to L3s. You got your Terravera. What's the other one? Your Terravera, and there's one more that is going into a gaming L3 gaming chain. I forgot. Having said that, would you sell your Star Atlas holding if you still had some, or would you ride the wave out? I will hold it. I'm not going to sell it. We'll just have to see what everything goes on. Star Atlas still looks like the best visual game on Salana as of right now, right? So we'll see. Remember, we still very early on to the gaming adoption. A lot of these gaming plays that have pumped, it's a lot to do with influencers and who's talking about it, right? There's no game that truly has adoption outside of crypto right now, right? So we're betting big on Gunzilla to come out and see how that adoption goes. We're still waiting on Nyan Heroes when it comes down to esports and things like that with face banks. So the gaming space is still in like that limbo right now. It's what people are talking about that is going to pump it, right? We haven't seen nothing truly get adopted in terms of a game outside of crypto and Web3? Is TIA going to recover before the cliff for investors? And that's a good question. That depends. That depends on crypto, man. That cliff is ending very soon. If you guys don't know, the cliff ends like October, right? Because we're in the private sell of it. So let me check one more time before we continue on here. The cliff for TIA ends like October, November, if I'm not mistaken. Investing. October. Last day of October too. That's when it ends. It is gonna be a huge unlock too. Jesus. Woo. We have to see what price is it at right now. $6.42. That's gonna be tough to say. This is gonna be another one we're gonna have to closely watch, man. Closely watch to see where it goes. Because I did think that we would be much higher going into the market where we're at right now. By the time this cliff comes, I do still think that we're going to be much higher, but it depends on how the narrative comes around for TIA. I still do know a lot of people are still staking their TIA. There's a lot of people staking their TIA. I've staked my TIA. I'm trying to get that Milky Way airdrop and things like that. So we'll see. But let's continue on here. Where was where's the last tweet here? Okay. So I recently just put this tweet out right now. I do still believe these are going to be the 3 top narratives this cycle. I know some people are going to see memes, but you guys know I don't flip on this channel here. Memes could go kick rocks. I don't care. This is just another way of liquidity farming for you guys. There's too many memes here that is just rug pulling, and you guys are just still excited. Jason Derulo just rug pull. Who else? Lil Pump. I don't know, man. Drop a Drake coin and then maybe we could talk. Drop a Kendrick coin, something. But won't be talking about all of these here, but these are some that I do think that's going to go crazy this cycle here, so you guys can go ahead and do your research on these, right? So getting right into it, GameSwift. It's been a long time since I talked about GameSwift, and a lot of you guys been waiting for me to talk about GameSwift again. Now, I'm the type, I don't talk about all the same altcoins every single day. That just bores me. I wait for the altcoins to put out the news and developments of what they're doing for me to then talk about it. And that's what GameSwift has done here. And GameSwift has actually been building a little bit, and I've been letting them do what they wanted to do. GameSwift right now is sitting at 14 cents. It's actually getting close to where we was at before the run, right? 8 cents. Remember, a lot of these altcoins are seeming like they're getting close to where they were before the run. So 8 cents, that is a steal, right? That was a steal then. I still believe it's going to be a steal here at 14 cents. And if it goes down some more, it's even bigger steal. If you guys just remember, we was just here at about 70 something, 78 cents, right? So to me, this is still very bullish, right? And they recently put out this tweet, not the tweet, but the thread itself about GameSwift Superchain. They're joining Base, Zora, Redstone as Superchain's first AI gaming chain, right? You guys can scroll down here and get a little bit about this is basically the TLDR here, the short stuff that you guys need to know. They're launching their core product, the GameSwift modular chain, right? Which is an optimized L2 for Ethereum. And then they're built on the open source LP stack, right? This is where you got your Base here, Zora, different things that's building on this OP stack. This kind of leads to their next tweet where they're able right here. Partnered projects under GameSwift will be able to build layer 3 blockchains tailored to their specific needs. So if you guys don't know, layer 3 is going to be another topic. And someone pointed out Zai is a layer 3, right? And there's some other layer 3s. We already talked about this. So these guys are going super chain. They're on the optimism super chain. And I'm liking the development that GameSwift has had. Now, they did put out this tweet here with them going, gearing up for their modular saga. They're promoting Citizens of Conflict. If you guys don't know, that is Corpo's game Citizens Conflict, and they have it up here right now. You guys can see what's up for grab: 3-time Citizen Zero Genesis NFT, 10x epic loot boxes, and $5,000 in Corpo, right? You guys can go ahead and look into that, right? So with this tweet, it now leads me to my next play, which is Corpo. Corpo is highly undervalued in my opinion. Now, I told you guys my philosophy is when it comes down to gaming, I'm looking to focus more on game studios and the infrastructures. I'm trying to stay a little bit away from the single-sided games, because if that game fails, that token will fail, right? But if you're betting on these game studios, you have multiple games under their belt that has the chance to succeed. Right now, it is only at $11 million market cap, $136 million fully diluted evaluation. Yes, we did get into the private sell of it, right? And it did pump all the way up to $1.18. So right now, you're looking at this down 10x. This right now is a steal. It's a steal, right? Down 10x, and they're constantly still building out here. They're going to have their token burns. Well, they saying that was just the beginning. Of course, they're going to be talking about some different games, right? Q3 of 2024 is going to be epic for Corpo World, right? With big updates, they're going to have their Corpo Spinner. I think this is another game. I don't know what this is, but the Anime Alpha, this is essentially the Pokemon style game that they had that was going to be coming out next, right? And of course, you're going to have your Citizens Conflict Beta. There's still a lot of people playing this game, right? And then right here, this is important. In Q3 of 2024, all revenue will benefit the community. 75% of all transactions will be burned, and 25% will be used for Corpo rewards. This is huge, guys. This is huge. They're giving back to the community, giving back to the holders. I think you got a stake maybe to even benefit off of the 25% or whatever, or play the game. That could be like season airdrops and things like that. But 75% of what they make is going to be burned. So it's going to be a lot of tokens that's going to be burned off of this right now. This is something you want to see, right? So I do believe this is just so undervalued as of right now. We're probably going to see this much higher once Bitcoin stops acting up, right? Let's look at some of these comments again here. Is Mon a good buy? Mon, if you guys don't know, Mon just changed their CEO. I think the CEO was a kid. I was in the Twitter space or something recently, and it was talking about Mon. It was like a kid. I didn't even know it was a kid or something that made this. But right now, Mon could be decent. This is also a Pokemon style game, right? They had some troubles with the airdrops and things like that. I was talking about this a lot on the channel, right? Now we're going to see what comes from these guys. Are they going to continue to build? The last thing I seen was the CEO change, right? So, they partnered with Super Champs. If you guys don't know, Super Champs may be a project that you guys need to look into that is going to be hot on base. Haven't talked about it yet on the channel. I will do a video on it. I already told my guys in the Discord, once this comes out, I will be buying it. All right. If you guys don't know, I'm very bullish on base. But outside of that, I really haven't seen anything. I didn't even test out the game yet, so we'll have to see what is going to come from Mon Protocol. They did change their CEO, so that could be a good and a bad thing. We're just going to have to give it a little bit of time here. Did you get into Ether? Yes, we did get into Ether. 2 rounds of Ether. They did screw us on both rounds. The recent round, actually, we did get into a very high evaluation of Ether. I'm very bullish on Ether, though. That's the thing. I'm extremely bullish on Ether, even though that they screwed the early investors and things like that. I do know that Ether has a great product. The only product that really will compete with Render, and you guys already see how bullish people are on Render. And I did get the airdrop. We did also, mind you, we also did get the Ether nodes, right? So with the Ether nodes, right, people are getting some good airdrops off of the Ether nodes. Now, if Ra is here, he was one of my guys that talks a lot about it. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let's see if they have exactly every airdrop that is going to be coming out. I think this is something. Well, from here you can see there's going to be some that they're going to be doing an airdrop on. Hybrid, I already told you guys this is going to be a huge AI project. They're going to be doing an airdrop on this. They're supposed to be doing an airdrop on Cookie, which we're going to be talking about that, right? Then they're having an airdrop from Momate, And then there's some other ones. I think it's Carve and some other ones that they should be doing an airdrop just for the node, the people that's, you know, got the nodes. And if you got the node, you also got an airdrop of Ether. So yeah. The group, we're pretty good right now. We're sitting pretty good. We've gone into a lot of different plays, I just got that Amazon airdrop. B cut and inspect still good though. Yes, I do believe that B cut and inspect are still good. Now B cut is getting outshined in the AI market as of right now. It is getting outshined in the AI market. Inspect, their development is going slow. So we're going to talk about Inspect first, quickly. Because this thing did get badly beaten. Right? Remember, I told you guys, they were supposed to have the token burns. They were supposed to have the DEX on X. They still haven't put out the DEX on X. If the DEX on X comes out, this is what we're going to also talk about, because I was going to talk about Cookie. They also did partner with Inspect, which is huge. But they still haven't put out that DEX on on X, on Twitter. That is something that I've been waiting for them to have the biggest selling point of this whole project as of right now. Because you imagine just being able to look up a project like Inspect here and click one of these little toggles up here and then be able to trade it from here. This is what I was looking for as a L2 on X, right? And then they haven't started their burns because they became a Tau subnet as well. If you guys don't know, it's all the way down here that they became a Tau subnet. It's all the way down here. And with the Tau subnet, they had the token burns and things like that, but they still haven't gone. See, as you can see here, the whole Tau subnet there. And then as for Bits Crunch, I'm still in the private sale of it, so I'm still holding my tokens. I haven't sold anything, but once again, this is looking a little gloomy, but the market is also looking gloomy. So we have to wait and see, guys. We have to wait and see. This is the time where, once again, you're doing your research on these projects. The ones that you feel very bullish on is the ones that you're supposed to add a little bit more to your bag into, right? Right now, we just got to give it time, right? This platform also isn't being used for their data analytics when it comes to NFTs yet. I haven't looked into G Swift nodes. I haven't gotten into the nodes, so my average for Corpo is 33 cents. Yeah, I understand. A lot of you guys, like, portfolio is down bad right now. It's just the market is playing with us. But if you're very bullish on Corpo like I am, I see this as a huge buying opportunity for it itself. At 11 cents, once that token burn start up, they're going to have a little bit more games under their umbrella. There's going to be a lot for Corpo, man. Ether looks extremely strong, still waiting for 5 cents. Where is Ether right now? Funny that their ticker is all-time high, right? Their ticker is all-time high. When are we going to see all-time high for Ether? It's sitting at a $258 million market cap. Yes, it has been holding up strong. What is this? It hasn't been out for too long anyways, right? It hasn't really gone too crazy. If you guys want just a little bit of alpha for Ether, Ether has a 12-month cliff. All right, a 12-month cliff. So me being in the private sale of it means we do not get out tokens for 12 months. 12 full months. So there's not going to be too much inflation on this. All right, well, I don't even know what this round is, but if you guys scroll down here, I guess this is the ecosystem and the airdrop. They're still giving out airdrops, right? Investors is supposed to be a 12-month cliff, right? So there you go, till June 2025. We're probably not going to see no tokens, but it shows that there's very little inflation. I don't like that this is some data untracked here. We don't know what this one is. This one, we don't know what it is, but as you can see, it's about 55% of the entire supply here. So we don't know what this is. This is going to be something to monitor. But outside of that, no investor, even the team, doesn't get their tokens for a very long time, right? So what we're going to have on the market It's not going to be too high for a while. Where is it at right now? About 228 million. This could get up to like maybe 300 just because of the untracked, the airdrops, all of those. So it's still going to be very low. Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong one. Right here. So maybe 4 billion, 4.5 billion tokens with the airdrops and things like that. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, but I'm very bullish on this right now. Comparing this to render. Remember, this is at a $258 million market cap with no crazy amount of tokens for an entire year. Render's at 2.8 billion. So we're looking at it somewhat below, just a little bit above a 10x to get the render, right? So it's nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. DEA, I don't know what that is. Sounds like the feds. Depin Inspiration YouTuber is a good source for information if you decide to run your own nodes on Ether. He's always in their Discord. That's good. That's good. Now, I do have some guys that ran their own nodes. They're outside the country, of course, because I do know you needed KYC and things like that for that. So, DEA. Dean, you the feds? Oh, we've talked about this a while ago. A while back. I do like the tokenomics to this. But let me go on a little bit before we continue here. All right, we talked about GameSwift, we talked about Corpo, right? Now my next is Proppy. Now Proppy, when everyone started looking into the base, they started to look a little bit more into Proppy, right? If you guys remember, I was telling you guys a lot about the Proppy on this channel, and it started to explode. This with Arrow, all of those things starting to blow up, right? As you guys can see, Proppy is down to $1.38. My first video on Proppy, what was it, like 2 years ago, where this was at 20 cents? I'm still up from the bag I have, but I did buy some more at $1.38. There's a lot of new videos coming out there for Proppy itself, and people are connecting the dots with BlackRock, Cathie Woods, and Proppy, right? You guys should start to do your research when it comes down to Proppy itself. This is a well-connected company outside of the crypto space. So how it will translate to the token, I don't know yet, but what we've already seen is it will go from 158, 157 or whatever to about, what was that, 373, and it's still down from its all-time highs of $5.15. We're looking at, I've been looking at Proppy to get to like about $20 or so. All right. Now I can't bring it up again because the coin perspective for some odd reason is down because of the CoinGecko APIs and things like that. So once they come back out, we'll be able to give you guys more information because I haven't found any other website that is as good as Coin Perspective, right? So we're gonna be waiting on that. That's how I still have some videos on a docket that I haven't put out that I need the Coin Perspective for, just so you guys could get a visual representation of what I'm talking about. So Proppy right now is going to be one of those that's going to be huge. I'm telling you, when it comes down to RWAs, you guys do not want to miss Proppy. Right now, the next one is Swarm Markets. I am extremely bullish on Swarm Markets. We recently saw everything go down with GameStop and these exchanges like Robinhood and all of those halting trading, all of that. Right now, you're looking at Swarm Markets at a $33 million market cap, still low from its highs of 3 months ago. So I do believe once Bitcoin starts to wake up again, this will be on track to get back to its all-time highs again, right? Now, they did put out a little video with Crypto Zombie. That was his name. I used to watch that guy. But he also mentioned that he holds some Swarm Markets. And I do believe there's a lot of bigger YouTubers that do hold some Swarm Markets that just haven't talked about it, just like Proppy, right? A lot of people wasn't talking about Proppy for a little bit, but now they're going to be talking about it. So right now, they're bringing GameStop token on chain, right? This is huge. This is huge, right? Now I do predict that they're going to be bringing a lot more stocks on chain. They already have their Tesla, Nvidia, different things like that that you could trade on chain. So this is good. This is good as of right now. Now my next one is skillful AI. Now I did miss out. Oh, damn. I just got a text to go on to the gym for my second workout. We'll talk about that. I'll go to that a little bit later. So skillful AI did come out recently, and as you guys can see here, this guy, David or whatever, mentioned here was skillful AI was mentioned by Alex Becker. If you guys do pay attention to Alex Becker, as much as I do know you guys do already, right? Alex Becker did say skillful AI would be a top AI project in this cycle, right? Now, we missed out on skillful for the private sale, but I do know one of my guys did get into it, and I've been waiting for this thing to to drop down so I can DCA into it, right? You guys can see it did get up to about 15 whatever, 15 cents, and it came down back to 12 cents, right? I do want this around, I want this below 10 cents, right? Below 10 cents, below right here. I want this below right here. If it goes down there. So far, this and Cookie has been holding up as the new AI altcoins that have come out. So I do think that they have a staking program that probably people are staking their skillful AI for, right? They announced this too, though. This is something that you guys should look into, right? The Skillful Gaming SDK for Unity is in its final stages of development with early access coming soon, right? This is nice. They're now having their SDK for gaming. This could be a big AI play this cycle here. And of course, it is also compatible with Scale. If you guys remember, I told you guys Scale is going to be a nice little L1 chain that people should be paying attention to. I compared it a lot to AVAX and Salana, right? And it's the only gasless gaming chain, by the way. Gasless chain actually monetized for gaming, not monetized, optimized for gaming and AI. Right. So Scale is still up here, and Unity is still here with Skillful. So Skillful is looking very good, and we just gotta wait for it to dip a little bit. Right. So I want this on a good dip so I can get into it. And once Alex Becker starts to talk about AI again, of course you guys know Skillful is going to be on that list. And if you guys want to be ahead of those pumps, you guys got to start looking into Skillful now, right? Now let me check some more comments. Hey EA, if you could only choose one, which would it be, Corpo or Mirria? Corpo. Not even a hard like topic or discussion or whatever. What has Mirria been up to lately? I know a lot of you guys got bullish on Mirria over the bull market, but I haven't really. Wait, I hit the wrong thing. Haven't seen any crazy development in Mirria to make me. As you can see, I still follow them, so I'm making sure I know. Uh, what, they got nodes now? Learn to earn Mirria nodes. Yeah, Haven's Compass. This is coming out very soon here. This is going to be on Scale. We just recently talked about Scale. This is going to be a gaming play on Scale. We did get into the private sale of this, of course. I feel like every project we talk about, we got into the private sale of. Yeah, so yeah, I really don't see nothing that stands out for me for Mirria. I'm not saying it won't do well, but I'm saying at this time, if you're asking me which one am I going to choose, let me see. And hold on. All time. Let's see. All right, since April, I don't know. It actually started its downturn before April. So this looked like it was starting to get weak before April. And now it's going down. You can see here. This was one of those that a lot of people had conviction on around here. And probably some of them sold up here because it made a lot of money for people. But right now, you asked me the question, I'm choosing Corpo. And that's not saying Mirria will not do good. I'm just choosing Corpo. Citizens of Palu. I know some people was getting that thing. Yeah. I'd work. What you mean you'd work? Or are you saying it would work? Everything currency was good, man. What's good, Jay? It's been a minute. Finally, people are catching on to Swarm. Yo, I think there's a lot more people that know about Swarm than they're letting on to. I'd work on Ether to claim rewards, so I heard. Oh yeah. Of course. There's so many rewards when it comes down to the Ether nodes. Ether nodes, maybe I already seen some people already saying it's going to be equivalent to what Gala did. Gala nodes did for people last cycle. So we'll see. Ether is very strong as of right now. You got also you're going to have Kip. Kip is going to be coming out. I don't know if it's going to be as it's going to look as good as Ether nodes. What do I think about L3? Layer 3, is that out? I don't think layer 3 is out. Oh no, we're looking at the wrong. We're talking about the wrong layer 3s. Oh no, yeah, okay, this one. It might be it. It might be it. Is it? No. What the what the heck is water DAO? Let me see. Are we talking about the same layer 3? Are you talking about this one? I hope you're talking about this one and not the BS we just looked at. Yeah, you are, because the ticker. Yeah. You see, I'm following them, so that should let you know I'm ready for these guys. I haven't gotten into the private sale or anything of it yet, but I am looking closely into these guys, and I do want to get in. Am I following this one? No, I'm not. All you gotta do is see this, and as you can tell, I am very bullish on Omnichain. So right now, there's not much to talk about when it comes down to L3. I don't know what this is. Like Degen and Ham? What is that? What you talking about? Axler or Layer 0? Oof. I'm still very bullish on Axler, but Layer 0, I do believe that Layer 0 is going to be the top interoperable protocol. And I did forget to mention the Axler before. Axler has Coinbase behind them. I forgot who else. They have some other people behind them. But yeah, you're going to have... Oh, that even leads me to... Yeah. This Omnichain race is going to be interesting here. So we talked about Layer 0. We talked about Wormhole. We talked about Entangle, right? You do have Axler. You do have Axler here, which has pumped since we talked about it last year, 2 years ago, when this first came out or whatever. And then you do have Router Protocol. Now, Router Protocol hasn't gone too nuts, but they also have been looking like they wanted to get into their own ecosystem called Nitro. So this is also another one. I made so much money off of this one. Last cycle, it was ridiculous. But yeah, are they still talking about the Nitro? Because they were supposed to have their own ecosystem, Nitro ecosystem. It's not out yet, but yeah. And then that led to DFYN. That was the DEX on their chain. DYFN. Or is it DFYN? There we go. This was also a DEX on their chain and Matic. So there was a lot going in last cycle. I'm not even going to lie. There was a lot going in last cycle. Where am I? We talked about that. Let's talk about some Cookie. Cookie right now hasn't experienced a good dip, right? I do think the reason that this didn't have a good dip is because a lot of people are staking their Cookie, right? Cookie's another data analytic platform that you guys should pay attention to with AI, right? So as you can see here, Cookie first mover campaign launch. They do have a decent API here. So people are staking their Cookie. Because once I got my Cookie, I immediately staked it. because we don't get any tokens for another, what is it, 3 or 6 months. So I immediately staked it, and then I also bought some on the open market. So this is holding up nicely. And as you guys can see, they're going to have multi-token airdrop and upfront yield and big burns. We love big burns here. We love big burns, right? New partnership and global expansion, major exchanges, and new utilities. So we're looking closely into cooking. I do believe this is going to be a good AI play for you guys to keep your eyes out on, right? A lot of different things for these guys. They did partner with Inspect. We just talked about that while we was talking about Inspect, right? And then they also announced a collaboration with Polygon to inject new projects into the Cookie ecosystem. So Cookie is looking very good. And I do want to say this, with the Patreon, with our group, I believe that we've gotten into the top AI plays this cycle. Now, we did miss out on, what was it? Skillful AI. I think that was the only one we missed out on as of right now. That is going to be a top AI play in this cycle, right? We pretty much in a lot of plays. This is why I tell you guys, if you guys want to get yourselves into a lot of projects, private sales, and step up your crypto game to the next level, you guys got to check out this Patreon group, man. For what I've been doing, it's very undervalued, and we're not going to really experience everything until the peak bull market. We started to experience it a little bit, but then Bitcoin went down. All right, so I gave you guys that link there. Will we get a chance at hybrid, a second chance at hybrid? I don't know, my guy. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. If there's an opportunity, I'm going to post it. You guys already know. I'm going to post it. I still want a lot of hybrid. It's a token where you can tip people on social media via emojis called TN100X. What's that? You talking about DGen or ham? Because if you're talking about a token where you could tip people on social media, there's already one out already with some decent backers. Which is your pip. Your pip. Hooray! And there's this one. Don't I have it downloaded? I should have it downloaded. I thought I did. But this is one. I don't know if you're talking about ham as well. So you got that there. Now we talked about Cookie. Now I'm also, as you guys know, I am focused on base a lot. And I did recently find a good base play, very undervalued as of right now, called Virtual Protocols. I haven't dropped a full in-depth video on it, but I will be dropping a full in-depth video. I already made the call out for the guys. I got into it, right? And I did buy some more again. Just right now, you guys can see this. The market is not helping it at all whatsoever. But it was out for a little bit. Its all-time high was just 3 months ago where it hit 23 cents. Another one that is down pretty much 10x, right? So this has opportunity for some growth here, right? Now, since they went live in April, these metrics demonstrate the growing engagement and usage of their protocol. So let's look at it. AI agents, they got 136. Contributors, 310. Other contributors, 821. You got validators of 193, right? Applications, you're looking at 2 applications on it already, and then verified inferences here that much, and then this how much they brought in with the revenue. $44,000, right? So it's always good to see a project that actually brings in some money as well. And I do believe that virtual protocols will go nuts. Once more of the focus, well, once the market actually picks itself up again, there's still going to be a focus on base. Don't forget what I said. The normies that's coming in will be looking into the Coinbase and looking into base. And this is where swarm markets, Proppy, Reno, virtual protocols, pirate nations, what else? Iskra, champs, super champs, all going to be able to shine. It's going to be once that base narrative takes off again. So I just named off a lot of projects that I'm looking into on base just now, and virtual protocols is one of those as well. Now, last one, I did tell my guy we're going to be looking into Open Fabric again some more. This is getting to a nice buying opportunity. Yes, I did get into the private sale of this one, and we are holding well on this one, right? Let's look at the year. You can see this thing is coming close back to where it was at just in November. So a lot of the alts are coming back to where they were before this big run that we had, right? You can see here it had that nice little run, right? Hit 91 cents. It's at 21 cents as of right now. If you guys don't know, that's not the right tweet right there. They also introduced the token buybacks. Token buybacks usually lead to token buybacks and burns. So they're going to be burning some tokens off of their market here. If you guys don't know, this is an AI platform. And the reason I was very bullish on these guys from the start, was their team. Their team is all Elrond people, meta, what is it called now? I forgot what it's called, Metaverse X or some nonsense like that. Where's their team? They changed their website, I can tell you that. They did change their website. The freak, I can't see the team. Oh well, the team is all Elrond people, and that's what it got me bullish on these guys already. And they already building out their whole different ecosystem, different dApps, AI dApps already on it. So I'm looking more into these guys. I probably will add a little bit more to the bag I already have. If this is able to get back down to these prices once again, I'll add some more. So let me look at these comments here. Remember, we're in a good time right now. Even though Bitcoin is looking scary, these prices are looking juicy. These prices are looking juicy. You're basically finding some of these altcoins at the prices that they were before this run had. A lot of these are going back to those prices, and that means those that perform well while Bitcoin was running up will most likely perform well again when Bitcoin starts that run up again, right? And then where's that tweet at? Here we go. Now, as you guys can see, I did say there's a few that isn't out yet that I didn't mention on this. That is your peak, your Natex that is going to be coming out very soon. What else you got? Your cluster protocol, your DIN, Web3 Go, KIP protocol, Everreach. There's so many new altcoins. Yeah, the saturation is getting crazy. So hopefully we get into the right ones. I regret thinking I had more time stacking Aerodrone. You actually got Aerodrone at a decent price right now. Now, will the gains be the same? Probably not. Reason I say that is because of the inflation they have in Aero. Where am I? For those I don't know, yeah, we got into Aero at a nice time, at a very, very good time, right? I don't know if some of you guys found my channel because of Aero or whatever, but we got into this at a very good time. It's not close to where we at. It's not close to where we was at, but in terms of market cap, the inflation is up there, so this does get some inflation in here, right? But I do believe that as more people, the thing is, if Coinbase themselves, they already invested into Aero, right? If Coinbase fully implements Base onto the app where you can actually, transact on a layer 2 and everything, and they automatically has Aerodrone right in your face, people will buy Aerodrone, right? This thing right now, I'm still very bullish on Aerodrone for those that don't know, because my philosophy still stays the same for Aero. We seen this. We had a nice little run up on this thing. This thing had made people so much money, man. I remember we in a group, we just all looking at the charts. We like, yeah, this is about to pump. This is about to pump. Yeah, it's about to go. It's about to go. We got in so early, we didn't get enough, man. Damn. Oh yeah, Monad. People are very bullish on Monad, man. Very, very bullish on Monad, Mirria chain. These are the ones that aren't out in terms of ecosystems. They may do an airdrop, right? What we already talked about is airdrop. Oh wait, I went to the wrong thing. Oh wait, not that one. Here you go. Here, these guys raised a lot of money too. So this is also another one that people are probably going to try to, if they don't get the airdrop they want or whatever it is, they're going to turn their nose up at the VCs, because this is a heavily heavily invested project by the VCs, right? Just like Egan Layer, just like Layer Zero, just like what else was out there that came out? ZK Sync, all of these, right? Now, do they have Mirria up here? Yeah. Another one. And then you can see how much they've raised. Though. These guys raised a lot of money, man. Why I didn't highlight when I just did that? What the heck is going on here? Oh well. But they raised a lot of money, and you can see some of the same investors into it. You got Animoco for this one. You got Framework here. Sandeep is here. That is Polygon CEO right there. So these guys raised a lot of money, man. So we'll see if these heavily led VC projects will go crazy in the bull market. But right now, we're looking at, oh wait, not that one. ZK Sync is down bad. Layer Zero down bad. It's not down bad, but for me, it's not down bad. For other people that are looking at it, they're like, yeah, this is down bad. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a fanboy of Layer Zero. They bless me. I feel like because I talk so highly about them, they gave me a decent sized airdrop. That's not true, but I just want to believe that. 4 cents on Arrow. 4 cents, but in on Arrow. Is that when you got in? Did you get in on Arrow at 4 cents? Am I bullish on ARPSwap? Remember, I'm bullish on the infrastructure play. And if the infrastructure play works out, I always believe that the main DEX on their ecosystem will do well. So once again, you're looking at Polkadot. What did I play? Hydra DX, now named Hydration. Scale, I played Ruby. Still hasn't played out yet. It's in my Hail Mary portfolio because I didn't put a lot into it, right? Base doesn't have a token yet, but the ecosystem was booming. What did I play? Aerodrome. Now with Astar, it's still lacking behind, but I did play ARPSwap, so I am still bullish on ARPSwap. I still hold the same amount of tokens I've had in ARPSwap for a while. I didn't go crazy into it. It's in my Hail Mary portfolio, meaning I didn't throw too much money into it because it's at a lower market cap that I don't need to put too much into it for it to go crazy. And also in the Astar ecosystem, you do have QuickSwap that's also on there now, so that is giving some competition to RSwap. What else? I think there was another DEX or something, or am I mistaken? Yeah. So yeah, I am still bullish on this. So you can see here with an $845 million market cap, it doesn't need to go too crazy for me to make a lot of money off of a little money. It's a Hail Mary portfolio. Remember, my Hail Mary portfolio, my plans are to not look into this into peak bull run. Wherever these altcoins are is where they at. I'm hoping that they do some numbers like 100x's, 200x's, but we gonna have to see. So RSwap, I haven't paid attention to since I bought that little bag. I just left it there. Same with this one. What the heck? Where's that? Is it this? No, what the heck is that one? Did they change their name? Am I bugging? Nah. Hold on. It's definitely one of these. Maybe they had to have changed their name. Did they change their name? Nah. Yeah, I'm gonna go have it. I have to go look. I have to go back and look on this. Hold on. See, I didn't even want to check the Hail Mary portfolio, but now I have to. Oh, they got inactive. They're not on coin. They're not on CoinGecko anymore. I thought, oh, I was about to go crazy. I couldn't go crazy because it's not a lot, but there we go. Apparently they're not on here either. See, this is why I call these the Hail Mary portfolio, Hail Mary plays, because you don't know what's going to happen to them. Don't even. I just let them go. Thank you, brother. What's up, brother? Is GFAL still good? I was never bullish on GFAL. You guys seen I was really never really talking about GFAL on this channel. That was one play I did not really talk about. We did tell you there's a lot of gaming plays that's going to be coming into this cycle that's going to probably outshine your Mirria, your GFAL, or just add so much saturation to the gaming market that people weren't going to really be talking about GFAL, Mirria, and things like that. As you can see, even in the gaming space, there's so many gaming projects that not everyone is talking about the same ones, meaning everyone's attention is divided. Also meaning nothing in the gaming space has cemented itself as the one yet, right? We're still hoping. We're hoping once I drop this video, I'm gonna drop this video for you guys. We're hoping that Gunzilla is going to be the game that brings all attention to crypto gaming right now. This is one that people are really hoping for, and I got the video coming out for this one. We will be rich if Base do an airdrop. Yo. From what I heard, because I already told you guys that Base will be doing an airdrop. I've been preaching onto it. Now, hold on, let me see. Where was the nah, I forgot where. Okay. I know I'm going to see it on. I know I'm going to see it here. I know I'm going to see it here. I know I'm going to see it here. Where are you? Where are you? Hold on. Let me just find the tweet so I can say my part. Where is that? Did I miss it? I know you here. There we go. So, as you guys can see, Base has been hyping up on-chain summer for a long time. Now, they did recently go on to whatever TV show it was, investment TV show, and said it's not the time for a token, right? And things like that. Now, I did hear from someone that said in Q3 there will be a Base token. And I've been on the whole side of them talking about on-chain summer, and a tweet that Brian Armstrong put out saying mint this NFT for reasons you know, right? Of course, that all sparked in my head talking about Base airdrop. Now, if a Base airdrop happens, I feel like I'm gonna look like the smartest man on YouTube. And if it doesn't happen, shit, I don't know. But I'm praying for a Base airdrop because I've been playing on Base with a lot of money. A lot of transactions have been made for one of my wallets on Base. And if they go off of these transactions, I will get blessed. And I hope I do. So Base, I also believe if that ecosystem wants to pick up tremendously, they just need to drop a stimmy for that ecosystem. That stimmy being the Base token. That's just my opinion, though. That's just my opinion. So, if you guys don't have any other questions, we can end off the stream here because I do need to get to my second workout. I'm gonna give you guys about a minute or two. Let's see. Any other comments come in here? Go back to my tweet here. Where is that tweet? I think I lost it. Oh, I think I lost it. But yeah. All right. If you guys don't have any other questions, I'm gonna let you guys go. We're gonna do another live stream, maybe, hopefully this weekend. I do want to get Jay onto the stream, see what he's thinking about this market as of right now. Maybe Zoe. We'll have to see, because this market is very interesting. There's a lot going on, and people are getting shaken out left and right. I hope you guys are holding strong, because if you do, you will be rewarded when Bitcoin goes back up. But I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll check you guys later.